Hi everyone, I'm Deb Horan and I am the owner and operator of Booklovers Gourmet here in Webster, Mass. So for this month's art feature, which will run March 2nd through the 31st, we have artist Meg Harrison Young, who is from Worcester, Mass. And Meg also has a background as an art therapist. So I'd like to introduce you to Meg, and she will talk a little bit about her work and her background and the show, which is called It's Never Too Late. So welcome, Meg.
Thank you, Deb.
And explain a little bit about your background as an art therapist.
Sure. Well, I got interested in art therapy when I was in college way back in the early 80s and attended Leslie, back when it was Leslie College, to get a degree in art therapy. And for many years I worked with adults with mental illness, chronic and acute, helping them using art as a therapy to express thoughts and feelings that sort of were easier to get out using mediums like paint or collage, drawing. And it was always kind of a fun surprise to see how well people responded to participating in making art when they hadn't really done it so before. We kind of switched over to doing talk therapy with adults, that I had more time to actually do my own art. And when my sister moved in with us for 2020, she was terminally ill. She was an artist and was still doing a little painting when she was able. So that was something we were able to share and do sort of in tandem. And it became a very meaningful way to connect, even though we were sort of very different in our styles and sensibilities. So that brought us up to, that takes us up to November when she passed. And then my friend Dia Ghosh suggested that I might hang work here at your business, and I was very excited about that because I've never exhibited before. And I wanted to share this picture because the title is Art as Medicine, and that's sort of that's the basis of my, maybe the A to Z of my feeling about making art. It's really about expression and
Healing.
Definitely healing. Healing what can be healed, you know, or at least the act itself. Yeah. So I tend to work really spontaneously, sometimes in different, mixed media. Like so this piece that's called Art as Medicine. It's basically a collage and some rubbing and
it looks like, to me, it has like a book format almost.
Yes.
Of the, like a binding of a book here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your sister and Martha and her work and art background?
Oh, okay. From the top. Well, Martha was an art student, a fine arts student. She got her bachelor's degree in women in art, and then also attended the Chicago Institute and the Mass College of Art. So her background was much more formal, and she learned all the color theory and composition and balance and so forth that's part of the formal training. Completely different from mine. So I was the one who did things sort of spontaneously, working really fast, and Martha was methodical and created some very fine collages and some mostly abstract work, but she was very adept at realism as well. And this is a piece that sort of gives an impression, perhaps, of a sea view or a beach scene, marshy grass. It's sort of up for interpretation. But this is an example of how she would work, building layers and colors.
And did you ever work together, like side by side?
We did on a few occasions when she came to live with my husband and me, and it was always kind of an interesting juxtaposition. She was very careful and step back and look and see and step forward and make things very formally. And I'd be on the other side of the room, slapping paint on a canvas,
Right.
you know, just to sort of fit the mood, fit the feeling, expressed some kind of
Right.
emotion that
Yeah.
wanted out.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So we complemented each
Right.
other, even if we didn't have the same aesthetics.
Right. Well, I'm happy to be able to host your work and show both you and your sister's work side by side.
Yes, thank you.
And like I said, the work will be here at Booklovers Gourmet from March 2nd through the 31st. And we are located at 72 East Main Street in Webster. And our business hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 5. So anyone is welcome to come in and check out the artwork during our regular business hours. And we hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
you.